Hey everybody in Facebook world, this is BAMMAX. No, this is actually Bam Subtle. Hey, I just want to give a quick review of BAMMAX. We hit a milestone today as far as sales, and I'm really proud to say that this is really blowing up to be one of my best sellers. So I really appreciate everybody that's bought this book so far. And yeah, I've gotten all your emails, and yes, I am working on volume two. It'll be coming at you this fall. Um, just a little information, back information on this book. I'm a big James Bond fan. I took my sons to go see Skyfall last year, and one of them, expressed to me why wasn't there a black James Bond yet, and I really didn't have any answers for him. So he kept on me about it, and my oldest son did too. And that night, I kind of made up in my mind that I was going to take on, writing a book, or a novel, inspired by, sort of like a black James Bond. Uh, Bam Max is actually black and Asian, but of course, the black kind of rules over. But um, I basically didn't know anything about espionage except from the Bond movies and everything. So actually, I had to go to the library and do a lot of research, and I did a lot of research on the internet, and so I basically, kind of took myself through a lot of research for at least I say a good 4 months. And once I got all my information and kind of knew a lot of things that were going on as far as, you know, uh, spies and, government hackers and all of that stuff, I really had a good grasp on how I was going to write this book. Um, Again, I knew nothing about this world, so for me to, you know, come about with the story and the characters and everything, I totally amazed myself actually. I'm used to writing romance and stuff like that, and this was the first time for me writing, action adventure and you know, like I said, espionage and spies and all that good stuff and the type of guns and weaponry that Navy SEALs use and special forces guys use, and I knew a little bit about it, but not a lot. So I incorporated martial arts, Navy SEALs, information into you know Bam Max's backstory, and it came out really good. I'm really uh, happy with it, and it seems like my fans are very happy with it too. So again, I just want to thank everybody for supporting me and supporting my movement. Like I said, the best is yet to come. Yes, we are trying to get this into animation. So we're behind the scenes working on that. Actually, there is a Bam Max action figure that is being in production right now. So I'm real happy about that. Yeah, I'm tickled pink about that. But anyway, like I said, we looking for some big things with this whole Bam Max movement, and like I said, this was something that was totally unexpected. But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad my sons inspired me to go beyond my boundaries, which that's what I teach them. That go outside your comfort zone. Find what your limitations are and take yourself past them. And that's what I instill in them. All the time, and I guess that's why I keep pushing myself to do things that I've never done before. Uh, One thing I want to go over real quick. I had one lady that her teenage son read Bam Max, and she was, kind of a little worried about the violence and everything. But like I told her that movies and books and even music, all of it is violent. Especially if it comes from a certain place. But what you have to do as a parent, you have to really make them understand and get them to understand that this is entertainment. This is all it is entertainment. When I was 12 years old, I think from 12 to 18, I was in martial arts, and I had a lot of actually, I shouldn't have had a lot of fights outside of that, but I did. I wanted to see if it actually worked. So, luckily I didn't get into a lot of trouble or get into trouble with the law or anything like that. But I learned early that there's you can't go out uh, committing crimes just because you know how to fight or just because you know how to use a gun or whatever the case may be. Uh, that's not the way to handle your situations. I always felt like the philosophy that Bruce Lee had he had it right. The art of fighting without fighting. You only fight when your life is in danger. You only you know lash out at someone if your family is touched, or if you are touched in a certain way, and that certain way has to be life or death. Other than that, you try to find every way possible not to engage whoever the enemy is. So again, this is entertainment. That's all it is entertainment. And I definitely want to make sure that if there are teenagers that, what I'm pretty sure there are teenagers that are buying BAMMAX along with adults. Hey, this is entertainment. That's all it is. Don't go out and use a samurai sword trying to cut somebody's head off or or anything like that. That's you don't handle aggression that way. You know. Um, you really don't, and like I said, I learned that early when I was, in my early 20s and everything, that it's better to avoid confrontation than to, engage in it, But if it comes your way, of course, you're ready to, do do some damage. But again, I just want to make sure I get that across. And again, thanks a lot for supporting my movement, the Scorpion Love movement. And I'll talk to you guys later. One.